Greetings. Greetings, beautiful ones. Greeting this beautiful day, this beautiful new day. Today, in this daily connection, when our minds is open, we are able to access everything. When we allow our minds to be open, we bring in more vitality within our essence. We bring in joy because we are allowing ourselves to be open. And along that road of openness, we run across enthusiasm and we develop on this path the desire of optimism, being open, seeing many paths, many avenues. Yes, being open, beautiful ones, is our innate gift. We are innately open. With our life experiences, these are the things that may appear on the surface for us to create walls, to create barriers, to create this illusional facade by closing ourselves off to what is innately ours from the very beginning. So being open is innately what we all are. We all come in open with open minds. Our experiences shape the way we believe and the way we see things. So, in this video, we need to connect with our innate ability by keeping our minds open. Because when we do keep our minds open, we have access to the infinite possibilities of ourselves. Now, as I say these things, I know these are words, so we have to allow these words to actually become us. But this is a start. This is a seed, which I always plant seeds. This is how we all grow. This is how the seeds grow, by allowing for the seed to grow into a beautiful display of infinite avenues of possibilities for us. It is always available to us, and it is a gift. Yes, Mother Earth, God, the universe, the source of all life, has always placed these gifts in clear sight for us. But on this journey, dear ones, at times we get lost. Yeah. We lose ourselves in the experience. We lose ourselves in other people experiences. We lose ourselves when we are not embodying the essence to be open. And I can understand, and I know you can understand because of our physical life experience, where there are a multitude of energies and things and people and a lot of activity taking place around us, within us. So innately, we are trying to navigate and be open, but the journey at times, we will fall into that fight and flight response, reactionary response, because our sympathetic system, which is the portion of our nervous system, because we have two parts of our nervous system, is reacting. And that is what it does. That is its job, to react. But because of that, that is what at times makes us not to be open minded. We shut ourselves off. So today, we are just going to breathe in our own life force energy and breathe out our life force energy, stating that we are open. We allow the gift of our openness to create this ripple out into the world. So my vibration of being open can be felt because there's nothing to fear by being open. And when I am open, that is when I receive. I can't receive if I'm not open. So I am open in the eyes of all illusions and fears. I remain open each day and each night because that is my gift in the world. It is my innate gift that God has placed, that Mother Earth has placed, that the universe has placed in clear sight for all of us. I am open. I am open to receive, and I am thankful. Thank you. So it is. So it is. Yes. If we allow ourselves to be open, so just think about it. For some of your experiences, now that I have planted this seed, you can be now conscious if you feel yourself closing off in any way, because it happens. Yeah. It happens to all of us naturally because of this life experience where we have a lot of things happening and we feel like we have to protect ourselves, which is natural, everyone. It is natural. As I have given examples of driving in a car and you hear a horn blowing and it frightens you. So naturally, what happens? We get afraid. Yeah, of course we do. Of course we do. Because that noise just came out of nowhere. And it happens to us all day long with many other things, people shouting, people screaming, just so many things can scare us. And many things do scare us. And as I have shared too, then we take it home with us. We have all of that in our field, our energetic field, and we have to go home and clear it. We have to clear it out by, what did I say? Go home and take a shower. And as you're taking a shower, you can affirm that you are cleared from all of the energies that you encountered with throughout the day. You are cleared with the essence of water and by stating it. So when you do these things, as always, it is bringing more awareness. Yeah. Awareness is what we are. So the more aware that we are, guess what? A lot of these things disappear because we have awareness about it. So we need to be open. So being open is our innate way to receive more things in life. Be open, dear ones, because when we are open, our hearts are happy and it brings in joy and happiness. And it just brings in a wave of great opportunities and people all around you when you are open. And I would like to add that I, as you can see on the screen, I am having complementary chakra alignments. Again, I had it going on a couple months ago. So at the end of this video, if you would like to have all of your chakras aligned and have an intuitive message as well, then you click on a link and you connect with me, and we will take it from there, because having your chakras balanced is one of the ways that I have shared that helps us keep our natural state of being. This is what helps us keeps our mind open, because we are balanced. Yeah. Your mind is clear. Your root chakra is clear. It's strong. Your heart is open. All of these things, all of the chakras, they are amazing. So when we can align and bring awareness to our chakras that are always working for us all day long, dear ones, filtering out those toxic thoughts and beliefs. And as I said, a lot of this stuff as well is from our ancestry. Yeah, we are carrying things from our ancestors, and we don't even realize it until we clear it and heal it. And a lot of times, when you realize that you are carrying something from your ancestors, then another step is needed to further clear it out completely. But when we do these things, it does help to keep our minds open so we can receive. This is what it's about. This is what it's always been about. Us. It's been about us receiving. It's been about us being aware of the life journey, being aware of ourselves, all parts of ourselves, the mystical parts of ourselves, the beautiful mystical parts of ourselves, and parts of ourselves that may be dark, right? That may be parts that we do not want to acknowledge, because we encompass the whole. Yeah, we encompass all of the energies. So when we can acknowledge that, there's nothing to be afraid of. When you acknowledge those darker parts of yourself, then it's like you are healing that, because you are acknowledging it, you're clearing it out, and then it's done. You're not running from it, you're not denying it. So, yeah, those parts we have to acknowledge. It's a part of us, but it's nothing to be afraid of. That's something I want to emphasize. Nothing in this world we are supposed to be fearful of. We are supposed to face it, see what it is that we are afraid of. And then when we face it, most times it is really nothing to be afraid of. That's what I have found out on my journey. When I face something that I was fearing, I face it, and then I look like, wow, I was fearing this for so many years, and it really wasn't nothing to fear. And that is what I have found on my journey. So when we face it, we dissolve it. That's what the Buddha did. He faced all his fears when he was sitting under that tree, and all those fears he had, they were showing. Like, I watched a movie and it was showing that, demonic presences was showing up in front of Buddha, and he just sat there and he smiled. He smiled because he knew that all of that was an illusion. It was stuff that he was making up in his mind, things that he was afraid of. You see what I'm saying? That's the same with us. When we make up things that we are afraid of, we make it up in our mind, then it's there, and we We believe in that fear that we created. So the same happened with Buddha. And then he figured it out. He said, he just sat there. He didn't say, he just sat there and he smiled. Yeah, that's why we got the smiling Buddha. Well, that's one of the reasons why we got the smiling Buddha. Um, but yeah, he smiled when all these lower and demonic entities and lower expressions of himself, this was all him. And he figured out it was all him. It was all of what he created in his mind. That's why he was able to sit there and smile, because he knew that it was not real. And as I said, the same goes for us. All of those things are not real. We create them. So when we create them and we hold on to them, right, they have attached to our beliefs and our thoughts and our minds. And then we have to clear it, especially if you've been holding on to it for 20 years or longer. But it can be cleared. Absolutely. It can be cleared when we know who we are. So if we sit down long enough under a Buddha tree like Buddha did, I mean, we don't have to do exactly what he did, but if we did sit there long enough like he did, eventually you will figure out that, okay, I'm creating all of this myself. Yeah, I'm creating it. So when we create it and you're unaware and you just continuously create it day after day after day, then that it's like a broken record being played over and over and over in your mind until you wake up and say, okay, wait a second. That happened yesterday. That happened the day before yesterday. And I don't want it to continue. So I'm facing my fear today and it will be gone. And it is gone when you face it, because I have faced many fears. And that's the beauty of us, dear ones. So we allow our minds to be open, because being open is our innate way of being, which is a gift. It is a gift. Everything in this world is a gift to us, dear ones. And when we can acknowledge, when we can bring in awareness more of ourselves, we will begin to dismantle all of those fears that we created because of our life experiences, because of traumas, because of pains, because of ancestral things, just because of so many things that are happening in our lives. But I'm here to tell you, dear ones, we are very powerful essences and we can change the course of our life. We can change our belief systems just like that when we know who we are, we acknowledge, and we stand in our power to dismantle all of those false fears that we created. So I'm going to end on that note. So remember that you are very powerful. Keep your mind open, because when you do keep your mind open, as I said, infinite possibilities, infinite potentials come your way naturally. Yeah, because it is your essence, dear ones. It is that frequency, it is that vibration that you are putting out in the world that creates other great things to come to you. So if you're putting out the energy of fear, then guess what's going to happen? You are going to have more fearful things come into your life. So if you put out the vibration of joy and happiness, then guess what? You will align with more joy, and more happiness will come into your life. That is how it is, dear ones. We live in a world of a vibratory resonance because we are frequency based energies and we put that out into the world. So now that you know that, and I know you have heard of it, we all hear of things in theory, but it is time in 2025 that we put that theory into action, into real life scenarios that work for us. And we are doing it. Yes, we are. So continue to do that. Continue to be open, and you are going to see the magic in your life because you are open. All right. So take care, beautiful ones. Be open. Enjoy this new day of creating things that are aligned for you. So take care. Blessings, light, and